Well, hello guys. Hey, I've cracked a Peroni open. When you think about it, the Peroni is actually, when I get it out of the fridge, is a virgin until I open it. So I'm going to be having quite a few virgins tonight. Maybe you didn't know it, but quite a few years ago I was quite an avid gamer. Not COD and all that, I wasn't run and shoot type of game. I did like the early Resident Evil ones though. Anyway, I bought The Village quite some time after it came out, and I started playing it, and I guess I got bored with it. Because they seem to find a new way of making a game last, make you wander around all over the place, not knowing where you're going, not knowing what you need. Have more boss battles, where you're going to die loads of times. And plenty of cutscenes. Hell, there's loads of times in The Village I was just sitting watching a video with the paddle sort of in my hand. I wasn't playing the game at all. I mean, do they think they're making a movie or a video game? 'Cause a video game, you're supposed to play it, not watch it. And that's what makes the game so big in size nowadays, too. Anyway, I started playing it again. This time I thought I'm gonna get through it. And I did. Well, the story was quite naff, really. Certainly not the best Resident Evil game at all. But it's worth picking it up at the price it is now. Not on Steam, they're still asking too much. Steam is a bit of a rip-off. Go somewhere else. So hot on the heels, I downloaded and bought, not on Steam, somewhere else, quite cheap, The Evil Within. But I had some trouble with The Village playing it on PC. I was using an Xbox controller, and he seemed to be very awkward running and turning and all that. It's funny because I never had any problems at all on the PS2 that I had. But The Evil Within is a third-person shooter, and it's really awkward. Your camera's on one stick and you move around on the other, and you've got to try and keep them all together. And when you get attacked, you don't know where the hell you are. Now, I think there is a hack where you can actually change it into a first-person shooter, but it didn't work for me. So I stopped playing it, may pick it up a bit later. Now I've just downloaded another game, Resident Evil 7, Biohazard. Once again, it's another game that I actually did start to play a long time ago. When it came out, just got a bit bored with it. But I'm gonna give it another shot, Then once again, I didn't buy it on Steam. I bought it somewhere else. A very, very cheap price. Boy, I know the graphics aren't gonna be all that, but I'm gonna try and stick with it this time. The best Resident Evil game that's come out, I think it's a couple of years ago now, was Resident Evil 2 when they sort of revamped it. That actually felt like a Resident Evil game, and I enjoyed it quite a lot. The trouble is the games they're making nowadays aren't really for me. Sure, better graphics, but playability doesn't seem to be there. And we've all seen what's happened to the gaming industry, and we all know why, don't we, guys? Anything that guys really like a lot, femons like to destroy. Well, I guess that's true, because guys used to like femons a lot. But look what they've done to themselves. Well, I guess there's always beer. I haven't destroyed that yet. I also used to like, the Duke Nukem, the original ones. Just Cause. The early Far Cry's. Metal Gear Solid, I believe it was. When you alert the guards. People say, well, you shouldn't waste your time left just playing video games, that's a bit silly. But it's okay for them to sit in front of the TV and vegetate. You see, when you get to the end of a video game, you should feel disappointed. It's over. Not relieved. Anyway, guys, this one was just a chat with you. Stand by for a real video. Take it easy.